Hey, what's going on, guys? So for this relatively quick video, I just want to give you a look at the finished product here for my fully built kit now of the 5DR Rescue Labor from the Kombinat. This is once again a 1/35th scale full resin model kit. If you've not seen my work in progress videos, you guys can go back and check those out. I went through the building process and the painting process in those videos. And just want to say another huge thank you to the Kombinat for sending me out one to build up and share with you guys. It's an awesome kit, and of course I'll have a link down in the video description below to where you can check out this kit and some of the other products that he's making. So this was a kit that was totally designed by him, 3D printed, and then turned into resin molds so that he can produce it and sell it. And I can just tell you guys from the building process, if you guys didn't see the work in progress videos, you know that the building process was really nice on this one. It went together very easily. There was very little cleanup required for this, not a lot of like mold lines and stuff like that you have with a lot of resin kits that I've seen. So you know, you just need a couple of basic tools and a bottle of super glue to just glue everything together. And I will say too, the way that I built it is also different from the way that, you know, if you were building a kit like this, you may want to build it. I was building it from the start with the intention to build up the entire kit and then paint it once it's all built, but it's designed in a way that there are a lot of pieces there. So if you wanted to build it in a way that's kind of more traditional, kind of like Gunpla style, where you keep it separated out into a bunch of pieces so you can like paint each part individually and paint a lot of detail and everything in there, you can definitely do that. And if that's the way that you would want to paint something like this, that option is definitely there with just how the kit is designed. Just for me, I wanted to just kind of glue everything together and then just paint it all at once. And you guys saw that if you saw the work in progress videos. The way that I've gone about this model is definitely different from the way that other people might, considering that, you know, I wanted the color scheme to be pretty mostly kind of just like this one main color of gray, although as you guys will see and as you can tell in there, there's multiple shades of gray and there's a couple other colors in there. And the way that I actually painted it was to put all sorts of different colors on there. Well, actually just an arrangement of red, yellow, green, and blue spotting all over it, just to do the quote-unquote Max Watanabe painting style. And I'm really happy with how that worked out. I think that definitely did help to give a little bit more character to the overall just kind of very gray, boring kind of color scheme of this. But that's helped out by, you know, like I said, the painting all the colors underneath and then just all the detail on there. I mean, no matter how you paint up this kit, it's gonna look good just because of all the detail and everything that's in the mold of the kit. And I didn't really do necessarily like a ton of weathering on it for a couple of reasons. Number one is that there is so much detail on there. I didn't want to kind of really make it look so overdone by going in and adding a lot of weathering. But the weathering was just like essentially just a dirty wash over the entire kit and then just kind of cleaning it up from there, you know, strategically in certain areas more than others, leaving some more of that dirty, oily grime in certain areas that kind of felt like it made more sense for the design. And overall, while I love how this came out and I love how it looks, I don't think that I probably did the kit like the most justice. I think it's an awesome kit, and if you were, you know, to really spend a lot more time on it and, like I said, really paint everything in much more detail, and you can even do like different customization with it or something like that if you wanted to do that, more time on the weathering and this and that, you know, if you spent a lot more time on it, and the kit definitely has a lot of potential to be even so much better than what I've done with it. But I went about it in a pretty casual, relaxed way of modeling this and painting it. And, you know, at the end of the day, I'm really happy with how it came out. As for the base and the skull face figure, you guys saw a little bit of that in the last work in progress video. But yeah, painting up the base, it's not exactly the color palette I think that I was originally going for. It's supposed to be Afghanistan since it's got the whole Metal Gear 5 theme going there with the skull face, and the painting of the actual kit is supposed to be somewhat similar to how the Metal Gear Sahelanthropus appears in that game. So my intent for the ground was to make it look somewhat like Afghanistan. I think the color tone's a little bit wrong, but the basic theme is there, that it's just this very rugged, arid looking terrain. You got like a couple little plants kind of here and there, and, you know, like a little bit of mud. Like I said in the work in progress, I wanted it to be shaped a bit to look like kind of like a mostly dried out kind of gully ravine sort of area here. So I added a little bit of like some wet mud there in the center of it, and I just thought that would also help, you know, visually to just give the base some contrast and a little bit better composition overall. So yeah, I'm happy with how the composition of it came out, even if the color of the ground, the color of the rocks is, I think, not exactly quite right maybe. maybe for Afghanistan, but I don't know. I've never been to Afghanistan, I will admit to you guys, and I only just went off some reference images, and I think it should be like a lighter, more white, yellowish kind of tone overall, but I don't know. I think it looks fine at the end of the day. And I'm definitely really happy with how the skull face came out. That was also just hand painted, like the entire kit. Like the kit and the skull face were all just hand painted with the SMS lacquer paints, and so I wasn't sure. Painting in 1/35 scale and just painting figures is definitely not my forte. It's not something that I'm still very good at. I would love to be better at it, but painting a little 1/35 scale figure like that with lacquers was definitely something that I was not sure how well it was going to turn out, but I'm very glad at how well that ended up looking. I think it looks awesome. It's a little bit easier that Skullface's skin tone is like a grayish purplish. It's a lot easier to paint, I think, rather than like a natural skin tone. So I don't know, we'll see how the next one comes out when I have to paint like actual like realistic looking skin tone color. But other than that, guys, I think that just about covers everything for this. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. This project was a lot of fun to work on, so again, I just want to say thank you to the Kombinat for the opportunity. It was something very different that, you know, allowed me to try some new things and also try to get better at certain things, and I feel like it's definitely one that I could feel some points of improvement here and there on, so I'm very happy about that. And if you guys do have any other questions or anything regarding the process of this kit, or like any particular tools or paints or products or anything that I use, something like that, if you're interested, you know, to feel free to ask or leave a comment down in the comment section below. But that's about gonna do it for this video, guys. Thanks so much for checking it out. Thanks for watching the work in progress videos as well. Those of you guys who did, really appreciate it. I hope it was interesting for y'all as well, and if you want to see more, of course, feel free to like, subscribe. Really appreciate all your guys' support, and until next time, hope you're all having a great day. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.